Okay, so I'm recording now. Yes, I'm a member of the international office team, and I'm responsible for the student support after your admission and after your arrival to Germany. That's why I'm really very much involved in the orientation program in September, but we thought it's better to organize also an online meeting before September. Maybe you have some questions, maybe it's better to talk about them several months before the semester starts. And here today, in today's meeting, there are also some colleagues of mine, and I would like them to introduce themselves shortly. So let's start with Sarah Fuchs, Mrs. Sarah Fuchs.
Yes, so welcome from my side as well. Thank you, Aylin. My name is Sarah Fuchs. I am a member of the University of Applied Sciences of Würzburg-Schweinfurt as well in the international office. I am coordinating the application and the admission process for all the incoming degree seekers. I'm in charge of all the countries the regional managers are not in charge of, so you will know about that a little later. Yes, I'm just very happy to see some of your faces and
Sarah, I'm sorry. Maybe I put it mute. I'm sorry, because I was trying to put the others mute. Sorry.
Okay, so again, welcome from my side. That's everything I wanted to say, because some of you might know me from the application process. So I'm happy to see all of your faces, and welcome to FHWS.
Thank you, Sarah. I don't know if Natalia Kudelia is here. I didn't see her joining. If not, then I would like to give the word to my other colleague, Juan Pablo Juarez Castro.
Hello, good morning. My name is Juan Pablo Juarez Castro. I am responsible for the region of Latin America and Spain. I'm also very glad to see more faces than the people I have already talked to before. Así es que sean bienvenidos. Me alegraré verlos en Schweinfurt or Würzburg. I hope to see you all maybe in October in Würzburg or in Schweinfurt, and I wish you all the best for your arrival in Germany. Thank you.
Thank you. And my other colleagues, Mr. Shenol Arslan.
Hello, new applicants, or I can say happy you made it, our new students maybe in October. So my name is Shenol Arslan. I'm regional manager for Turkey and for North America. A warm welcome from my side. A lot of people know me already, the Turkish applicants, so hoş geldiniz. And from now on, Aylin Chaban is responsible for you after you get your admission. And now I'm quiet and listen to Aylin.
Thank you very much. Our international office team, of course, we have many other colleagues, but most important for you, of course, are the colleagues in charge for admission and me in charge for the topics after admission. I again would like to please pay attention that your microphones are mute during my presentation. I have prepared some topics and would like to share my screen with you. A second. Can you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
I hope I have the right. Oh no, not now. Just to make the check, because I think I'm not in the right modus. Is that better now? Okay, thank you very much. So let's start. This is me, of course. I'm Senior Advisor for International Students Support and Intercultural Training. If you want to contact me, you can use the welcome address. We have an email address for questions after admission. It's welcome. But if you want to write me also directly to me, you can contact me. This is of course my colleague Sarah Fuchs. If you Sarah, I put the general iCampus email. Is that okay for you as a contact?
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. This is another colleague of us, Mrs. Kudelia. She is a regional manager for Eastern Europe. So students from this region, if they have questions regarding the admission, they can contact her directly. And also students from RV College from India. And here are here's the contact of Mr. Juarez Castro and from Mr. Shenol Arslan. Once again, please keep your microphone mute during the presentation. Okay, so what is the international office actually? This is the department in the university which is responsible for application process for international students, not only, of course, also the student affairs office, another department in our university is responsible, but for checking the documents, for some other questions regarding the application, my colleagues are in charge. We support after admission and after arrival to Germany. We offer orientation program, which is compulsory for the new international students. The other point, international career service, is now not very important for you, but just for information, we have international career service for students in the higher semester who are looking for internships or maybe completing their study and looking for a job. We have also colleagues is responsible for study internship abroad, and you can find more information about us on our webpage, what is on the slide. And of course, you can see our contacts on the second link, where are all members of the team. Just small insight of our university. Where are we in Germany? We are more or less in the middle. You can see Schweinfurt and Würzburg. You have hopefully understood we have two sites, two locations. The bigger location is in Würzburg. There are more faculties, but the majority of the English study programs are in Schweinfurt, in the smaller campus. So if you are studying in English, but except the international management, all the other programs like business engineering, logistics, mechatronics, robotics, your location is in Schweinfurt. You can see we have 10 faculties, and every faculty can, of course, offer different study programs. We have around 42 degree programs at the university, 200 professors, and in total, okay, it was the statistic is from last year, 9,300 students, and we have a lot of international students, especially in the English study programs. Okay, once again, the microphone should stay mute. Thank you. In order to understand where is your campus, of course, you can check also on that link. I'm going to send this presentation to you in the afternoon, and I'm also going to send the recorded video of this session. So you can check if you are not sure where you have to study. When you go on that link and you see your study program, and also there the FHWS location is indicated. But as I listed again, these are the study programs situated in Schweinfurt.
Aylin, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Yes.
Have you been reading the messages, because we cannot see the full picture or the full presentation from one side? You know, it's not centered.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Now, okay, I'm trying then once again. Yeah, I hope it's going to be better. Oh no, 1 second. Now it's better or it's the same?
It's better now. This one is.
It's better?
Yes, ma'am.
But maybe you can, well, now it's not the presentation modules, the full presentation modules. So maybe you can try it again and we can see if it works. And if not, we come back to this. Yeah, Now it's better.
Now it's better? Thank you. Thank you for telling me this. Okay, so if something is not working, please let me know. Yeah, there are some steps that you should do after getting the admission letter, and if you want to study at our university. Okay, like maybe most of you should apply for visa. You should, of course, search for accommodation. You have to have health insurance in order to enroll. You should do the digital enrollment. You should attend our orientation program in September. Hopefully you are going to take care to travel to Germany, and there are some other topics. So more or less, these are the topics that I would like to talk today. And after this, you can have time to ask questions. So visa application. On that link, you can check if it depends on the country where you are from. Some of you, maybe you don't need an entry visa to enter Germany, but maybe some of you need. Most of the international students outside the European Union, they need a student visa in order to enter Germany. On this link, you can check if you are not very sure. Of course, you can check also on the site of the German embassy in your country. What are the requirements if you want to study in Germany? Do you need a student visa? And if you need a student visa, you should try to book a visa appointment as soon as possible, because especially now in the pandemic situation, we see that students have more problems to book an appointment, and they need more time to submit all the documents for the visa application. That's why hurry up, try to book an appointment and to submit your documents. For the visa application, you are going to need the admission letter. What is this? Of course, this is the letter what is written that you are admitted for one study program at our university. How you get it? Once you receive the admission email that you are admitted to our university, in that email, there is a link that you have to follow and you have to enroll. After making this step of enrollment in the application portal, within the portal, your admission letter is going to be created. Then you can download it and you can use it for the visa application. If some German embassy requires from you to submit also confirmation of physical attendance of classes, you can write us an email to welcome, and we are going to send you this confirmation. And don't mix admission letter with certificate of enrollment. Many students sometimes ask us, please send me the certificate of enrollment I need it for visa application. Till now, this was not the case. For visa application, you need your admission letter, because the certificate of enrollment is available in mid-September, not earlier. And it's going to be available in the student portal. But more information about this, I'm going to give in September in our next meeting. Certificate of enrollment now is not important for you. Admission letter is important for the visa application. Many students sent us emails and ask, please book an appointment for me. This is not possible. You can imagine we have so many international students. We don't do this. We cannot book visa appointments for students. You have to do it by yourself. And only in very urgent case, if someone has already submitted all the documents to the German embassy and is waiting more than 3 months and no news, or maybe no news at all. So in that case, you can contact us, and maybe, so if you have this possibility, we don't do it very often, but only in case of emergency, we can contact the local immigration. But as I said, not for visa appointments, only if you have submitted everything and you are waiting for your visa. You should stay in contact with the German embassy, because this is the partner, this is the party who is responsible for your visa. You should pay attention to the visa procedure and to the visa procedure duration in your country. Be really very precisely in preparing your documents. Don't miss some document, because if a document is missing, of course, the whole visa procedure is going to take more time. Be careful, be precisely, read really careful what is written on the web page of the German embassy and follow their instructions. I think you know that one of the visa requirements is to prove that you have finance. You can finance yourself during your study in Germany. For now, as a financial proof, you can show one of these three options. You can show a blocked account. Unfortunately, they require that you are financially well covered for 1 year. It's around 10,000 euro per year and around 861 euro per month. This is the minimum what the German state requires from students, from international students, to have to live here, so that you have enough money to survive. You can have also scholarship, and you can use it as a proof of financial status. And if a person in Germany, living in Germany, can support you financially, and he makes the declaration of commitment. These are for now the possibilities to prove your financial status, and you get normally a visa, a student visa. Once you arrive in Germany, you have to apply for a residence permit. On our webpage, step 3, we have listed the documents that you need if you want to apply for residence permit, but this is now something that you should do after your arrival. But in case you can have a look there, please keep in mind that the financial proof that you show to the German embassy is going to be required, and you have to show it also here. And every year, once you want to you apply for residence permit, they are going to ask you again for the financial proof. And every time when you prolong your residence permit, every time you have to, please keep your microphone mute. So every time they are going to ask you for the financial proof. Some students think they show it once for the visa, and once they are in Germany, they don't have to prove it anymore. It's not the case. You have always, in the moment when you apply for residence permit, every year or every second year, you have to have this proof, and you have to show the money that you have. The whole procedure here after arrival at the foreigner's office takes really long time, from 2 to 3 months. But more about this residence permit, I'm going to give you information in September. This is now a small overview what is going to, which are the steps, what you do after getting the visa, after arrival to Germany. So don't focus so much on the residence permit now, but just keep in mind. And in September, I'm going to give you more information. And really, really important to know in advance, once you apply for a visa, you are admitted for one study program. Let's say you are admitted for mechatronics. You get a student visa for that certain study program, for mechatronics in your case, for example. Once you come to Germany, you receive a residence permit again for that certain study program, for mechatronics, for example, not for something else, for exactly this course. Once, because sometimes it happens, some students after 1, 3, sometimes after 4 semesters, they decide to change the study program, and they have many problems with the foreign office. Why? Because according to the German law for education for international students, your residence permit is valid for one study program. And once you change the study program, the residence permit expires automatically, immediately in the moment when you change or stop or finish. That means if you want to change the study program, you have first to ask the foreigner office in the city where you are registered if you are allowed to change it. Normally, in the first 3 semesters, they give you easily this approval because in the first 3 semesters it's easier to change. This is allowed, but you have to ask them, you have to inform them. After the end of the 3rd semester, normally you are not allowed to change unless the foreigner's office allows you this. So you have to ask them if you can change the study program also after finishing the 3rd semester. So in any case, if you want to change the study program, first you have to ask the local foreigner's office if they allow it, and then you can change. Without this, if you change the study program, your residence permit expires, and that's why the foreigner's office is going to report you to the public prosecutor's office. So they are going to complain against you, and you have to deal with the prosecutor's office in Schweinfurt or in Würzburg. So please keep in mind, it's really a big issue currently now in Schweinfurt. Many students, they didn't follow these instructions because maybe they didn't know, or they didn't pay attention, or they think it's not a problem, because sometimes they change to similar study program. But no, be really careful. You have to know this, that in change of study program, first you need the approval of the foreigner's office. So let's go now to the next topic, accommodation. It's unfortunately very hard to find an accommodation in Schweinfurt and in Würzburg, but not only in our cities, also in whole Germany, in many big cities or also smaller cities. It's a big issue. That's why start to search for accommodation as soon as possible. On our webpage, step 2, we have put some web pages, some links where you can find accommodation. Also, we have put the links to the student dorms. Please keep in mind that the student dorms are not offered by our university. It's another independent organization called Studentenwerk, which offers these rooms for students. Sometimes students think that we are also responsible for the rooms. We work together with this organization, but about their capacity and about the rental contracts, they are the direct partner, not we. So we cannot, we can of course give you contacts and pay attention where you can find them. This information is also on the webpage, but it's not the university offering the student dorms. Another option is if you ask students from higher semester if they have some advice where to find room on the private market. That's why I would like to invite you to join our Facebook group. We have one Facebook group for students in Schweinfurt and one for students in Würzburg. You can join, and then you can also ask higher semester students. Someone maybe are leaving for internship, or maybe they have completed their study or leaving the town. So you can ask also there if someone is giving the room for that. Keep in mind that if you get a room in a student dorm, or maybe on the private market, you don't have, for example, blankets or kitchen utensils. So you have the minimum, but everything else you have to buy by yourself. But in Facebook group, you can ask students. Sometimes they share, they sell stuff for a good price. It's also one option. And rooms are offered for the whole semester. So it's not that they are offered for 1 or 3 months. Studentenwerk prefers to give rental contracts for the whole semester. And they ask you to pay 1 month and the deposit in advance. Once you sign the contract with Studentenwerk or with someone else, you are binded to this contract. So in Germany, also in September, we have extra meeting for these legal issues in Germany. But just for now, because before September, it's possible that you sign some contract. Please keep in mind, in Germany, contracts are very strict. Once you sign, you are bounded to the contract and you can cancel it maybe or mostly only in the first 14 days after conclusion of the contract. After this, it's not possible if the landlord or the Studentenwerk does not agree. You are bounded to the contract and you have to pay. This is a big issue for many students because if they change their mind after 1 month because they have found something better or cheaper, they are complaining all the time that they cannot cancel the contract. I'm very sorry for this, but it's the case in Germany. You sign a contract, you have a duration of the contract, and you are bound to this contract and you have to pay. Please keep this in mind. Before you sign, you have to see how long is this contract, how much you have to pay, and when you can cancel. I'm going to give you more information in September about this rental contract issue, but this is important for you now. That's why be careful. If you are not very sure, then don't sign the contract. Otherwise, you are bound and you cannot change. If, for example, in emergency case, for some reason you cannot travel to Germany and you have a contract with Studentenwerk, you can ask them to cancel, but they can cancel this contract only if they can find a new tenant. So this is the, and then you are free from the contract. Otherwise, you have to pay. Let's go now to the topic digital enrollment. Now, because of the pandemic situation, the enrollment at our university is in a digital form. Please keep your microphones mute. Someone is not mute. Yeah, that's why you don't have to be here in person in order to enroll. You can do it from your home country. And what you need for the enrollment. Normally in the application portal, you are going to see your missing documents, but the documents which are important for the digital enrollment are to have a health insurance and to pay the semester contribution fee. Without these 2 documents, you cannot be enrolled. It's a must. You can, if you say, oh, I'm going to send it later, then you enroll later, but they are not going to enroll you before. Okay. In order to enroll, I mentioned it already, you normally get an admission email, then you have to follow the link for the digital enrollment, and then you have to upload your health insurance in the application portal, and you should pay. The perfect time to pay is if the money has arrived on the account of the university until middle of September. Again, one microphone is on. Okay. Exactly, this is the time. It's until the middle of September the money has to arrive because the financial department is going to check the payments in September, in the first half of September, not before. So you send us sometimes email asking, I have paid, where is my confirmation? We don't send confirmation for manual payments. You should keep the proof that you have transferred the money. You have to wait till September, and then in the application portal in the mid of September, maybe earlier, but in the first half of September, once they see the money from you has arrived, they will upload your student data in the application portal. So in order to be after enrollment, you receive student data. In September, I'm on our next meeting, I'm going to explain you this, but just keep in mind, you receive student data. This is a login and password after enrollment, and this happens in middle of September. But if you have not uploaded the health insurance or the money has not arrived, they will not provide you the student data. They will wait until the money has arrived. So if after the middle of September, you don't see your student data in the portal, you can contact us and we can forward, or you can contact the Student Affairs Office also directly and ask, okay, I have paid, this is my proof, and I have uploaded my health insurance, but I don't see my student data. But not now, it's too early. The financial department is not checking. They wait till end of August, and then they start checking in September. So that's why now you can only upload the health insurance and you can pay and then just keep the proofs. Health insurance. Every student in Germany, according to the law, has to have health insurance during the study. It's a requirement for the enrollment at a university. It's not only specific things for our university, it's for all universities in Germany. So it depends where you are from. You have different options. For example, students from a European Union country, if you are insured at home by the state and you ask your insurance company for this so-called EHIC card, this is European Health Insurance Card, then you can use it also in Germany during your study. But you can also take a German health insurance. What we as university always recommend. You can be also citizens from a non-European Union country. For this, I will explain now. And for example, if you are from a country like Turkey, and if you have the public insurance at home, you can also use it in Germany. We, of course, always recommend to have German statutory health insurance. So this is our recommendation. Why? Because all medical costs are covered. If you go to a doctor, if you have to go to a hospital, you have to know medical costs in Germany are extremely high. For example, if you want to stay one night in a hospital in Germany, even for small things, not such a surgery, you have your health insurance has to pay at least 400 euro only for one night staying in a hospital. Imagine if you have many treatments, surgery, the costs are thousands of euros. And especially in the pandemic time, if you should, I hope not, but if you need treatment and so on, it's really expensive. But having a German health insurance, you don't worry about this because everything is covered by your health insurance. The cost is around 100 euro per month, but as I said, you are on the safe side. Everything is covered, all the costs. How to have a health insurance not before traveling to Germany. Now, because of the corona, so many things, they were digitalized. You can contact one of the German health insurance providers like AOK, Barmer, DRK, TK. We recommend these big German health insurances. They have offices in Schweinfurt and in Würzburg. So you can contact them also when you arrive, but you can contact them by email and you can get an online contract already before you come to Germany. But you will start paying the contribution fee after arrival to Germany. You can ask them if you can pay after the arrival. Normally they say yes, because they know that international students, they have problems to come to Germany. They have to wait for visa. That's why make the online contract You need it for the enrollment. Please keep your microphones mute. Exactly. So you can make the contract before arrival, and then you can upload it in the application portal of the university, and then you can enroll. And once you arrive to Germany, you contact the provider, and they are asking you for a German account. For German account, I will give you information in September. But this is the procedure. It's really easy. How you can find the emails of these providers? We have listed them at step 5 on our web page, and this is the link. You can choose one of them. Of course, if you have another statutory health insurance from Germany, you can also use it. It's not that you have only, but choose a statutory health insurance, not a private insurance. In case, we don't recommend this, but in case you want to use a health insurance from your home country, or you want to use private insurance from your country, or from Germany even, then you need a confirmation that this insurance is valid for your study. And who is going to give you this confirmation? Of course, the providers that I mentioned before. You have to contact, in any case, the public health insurance like AOK, TK, DAK, and show them your insurance that you want to use for the study. And then they have to check it if it's valid in Germany, because they need some to see how much which costs are covered and so on. And if they see your health insurance covers the minimum, the basis requirement for health insurance in Germany, they will exempt you from the statutory insurance in Germany. And then for the enrollment, you have to upload that exemption confirmation. So don't upload your private insurance in the application portal of the university, because the student affairs office will say, no, we don't accept it. It's not that they don't accept the insurance, but they say we cannot deal with this private insurance. We need a confirmation from a German health insurance company, from public German health insurance company, that this insurance is valid, and this confirmation paper you need for the enrollment, not the original private insurance. This is really important. Somehow students, they don't understand it. They say, I have an insurance from Germany, it's a private, what is the problem? Yeah, but you can imagine there are so many insurances. The university cannot check all insurance if your costs are covered, which costs are covered. But they rely on the public health insurance providers, and they need a confirmation from them, because they know the public health insurance providers are officially recognized. They check, and if they give a confirmation, everything is fine. I hope you could understand what you have to do. Do not upload the original private insurance, exactly, but the exception confirmation. Only submitting after the proof of health insurance and the payment, then you can be enrolled. And after mid of September, you receive your student data. This is a key number, it's a long number, and then your password. And this helps you to log on some online platforms or to follow online lectures. More about this topic in September on our next meeting. This is now too much for you, just to have a little bit small information in advance. How you can use the student data, I will show you in September on our next meeting on the 6th of September. Please save the date, it's really important. And the student card, yeah, you can see in the corner a picture. This is your student, this is going to be your student card. Oh, your student card is going to look like this. You are going to get it from us if you don't have indicated a German address in the application portal. But more about this in September, on the 6th of September. You can maybe see already one of the missing documents for some students is the proof of pre-study internship. What is this? Students studying in technical study programs at our university, they have to prove that they have some kind of professional experience or some practical experience for 6 weeks at least. We call it pre-study internship. And this is, as I said, a requirement not for every course here, but for technical study programs. For example, for business engineering, logistics, mechatronics, robotics. Now, I don't know. One of my colleagues, can you help me? For robotics is not. Chanel or Juan?
It's not a requirement for robotics. For robotics, testers is required in English.
Thank you, Chanel. I'm sorry, it's a mistake. So I will delete this, not robotics, but for business engineering, logistics, mechatronics, you have to have a proof of pre-study internship. And you have to think, this is a requirement for study. Normally, you have to submit it together with your school certificates, together with your health insurance. But the university says, okay, we prolong the time for submission of this proof for 2 semesters, because maybe you just have finished your school, you didn't have time to make this internship, and you have semester holidays. So you have 1 year time to submit this proof. Some students think, okay, after 2 semesters, I will apply for prolongation of the deadline. No, the deadline is already prolonged. As I said, normally this is a study requirement with prolongation of the deadline up to 2 semesters. So take it really seriously. Even if you are Einstein and you have the best grades, but you cannot submit this proof, you are going to be expelled. This is the case because this is a study requirement. It's not an additional things that you have to do for the study during the study. This is really important. Students sometimes they don't take it seriously, and we have a drama at the end of the 2nd semester because they say, "Oh, I didn't know that it's so serious, and I didn't have time. I had a lot of exams." I can understand, but the rule is you have to submit it at the latest by the end of the 2nd semester, and that's it. You have time now from now to start looking for internship and to manage it to get the proof and submit it. Something else, if you study in English, you have to submit also the proof of A2 level in German. This is also a study requirement. Normally, you should submit it now before you start, but the faculty say, okay, we give them a little bit more time, we prolong the submitting deadline, and you have also time to submit it by the end of the 2nd semester. So take it also seriously. We have a campus Center for Language Proficiency. Today, they are going to introduce themselves at 4:30 p.m. with the same link here. You can join, and they will explain you. They offer a lot of German courses, starting from A1 till C1. So they offer all the levels in German. They offer in the winter semester, they offer then A2 in the summer semester. So you don't have any excuse to say, oh, after the 2nd semester, I didn't have possibility to complete a German course for the A2 level. This is also, even if you are really good in your study, but you don't have submitted the language certificate of A2, you are going to be expelled. So maybe it sounds really too strict, but this is a study requirement. Keep it in mind, it's a study requirement. Regarding the content of the pre-study internship, you can see it at point 3 on that link. You can see, because for each study program, you have different content. Business, engineering, and logistics, they have the same content, and mechatronics is a little bit different. You can check what you have to do during these 6 weeks. You can do this internship also in different companies, maybe 2 weeks in one company, 2 other weeks in other company. But in total, you have to cover the contents described in the requirement sheet. So in the requirement document, you can see you have to you have to do in these 6 weeks. It's really precise, the work content. There are some students, for example, in the school, they had some practical trainings and so on. You can compare, you can see what is required, you can compare. And if you say, okay, in my school, I have done it, you can also contact the Student Affairs Office and show it. Sometimes practical experience if you have worked in similar field, but you have to compare. You can see, do you have practical experience as required or not? It shouldn't be. It could be, as I said, from practical experience from the school. It depends on your school type. If you have worked somewhere, if they can recognize it, or you have to do it by the end of the second semester. It's difficult to find a pre-study internship in Germany. Why? Because of the language. So companies, first, they don't offer so many pre-study internships. The demand is too high, and they prefer students knowing good German, so at least B2. If you have a lower level in German, I don't know, of course, but we don't see that students can find internship place having bad German, not bad, I mean low German knowledge. That's why our recommendation is do it in your home country. It's in your language, you know more the companies, maybe you have some contacts, and you can find a place. In the summer holidays, you can travel back home and you can do it. You can do some part in the winter holiday, and then you can do some part in the summer holidays. It's really better to do it in your home country. We cannot offer support with finding pre-study internship in Germany. We know some companies, but we cannot make sure that they are going to accept you, and they are asking for good German knowledge. Okay, this was for the pre-study internship. Now I'm going to the orientation program. In September, I have prepared many presentations for you regarding study matters, legal issues, living in Germany, what is important, what you have to pay attention. We have also intercultural training. This part is more funny. And it's important. We have gathered all the problems from the previous years. I'm going to give you some cases to see what kind of problems international students can have in Germany, because Germany is a very, how can I say, it's a country with many rules, with many regulations. People stick to these rules mostly, they try, and especially for foreigners, it's really important to know them in order to avoid problems. It's normal, it's a new country, you don't know this country, you cannot know these rules. That's why we offer this orientation. Your duty is to attend the presentations, to listen, to ask, to understand. Our online meetings are on the 6th and the 8th of September. Please save the dates. And I have sent you, oh, I hope the most of you have received the orientation program, but I will send it again in August to all admitted students. So that, don't worry, by the end of August, everybody who is admitted to this university is going to receive the schedule of the program. Just as an overview, there's a preliminary course in mathematics for students in business, engineering, and logistics in the 3rd week of September. This course is not compulsory, but it's a good course to see your level in mathematics. In this course, you are going to see what is the minimum requirements of knowledge in mathematics in order to study. If you attend and see, oh, it's too easy for me, you don't have to attend it. But it's a refreshment course. Some students, for example, have finished the school several years ago and they have a little bit forgotten some information in mathematics. It's a refreshment course for them. Maybe if you need some help, you can also repeat some topics from the school. Very, very good students, maybe they don't need it, but it's okay also to learn the terms in English, because I think most of you have learned mathematics in your own language, and this is an option to learn the terms in English. So it's not a compulsory course, but it's offered by the faculty for all first semesters. If you study mechatronics and you want to join the course, you are allowed to join it also, or robotics students, you can join it also. It's not a problem, but it's offered by the Faculty of Business and Engineering. After this course, I have also some meetings with you in the last week of September. You can see it in the schedule of the orientation program. And when the semester will start is on the 1st of October. But since the 1st of October is a Friday, the lectures will start on the 4th of October. It's Monday. But all faculties are going to organize study advising for first semester students. You should receive the information, the date, the time, and how it's going to be online or it's going to be face-to-face. Faculties will inform their first semester students. I hope also in the beginning of September, I'm going to receive this information, and also in the orientation program, we can talk about this just to give you orientation where you can find this data. But keep in mind, faculties also organize study advising. It's really important to join this because you can see your professors, you can see what they require from you. They give you an overview about the study program, what you have to do, what is the modules, and so on. So don't miss any presentation or any offers from us or from the faculty, because if you miss the information, you are totally lost. It's going to be really difficult. These presentations, the orientation program, the faculty study advising is going to make your start and study in Germany easier, because it's difficult. So it's difficult. You are going to study in a foreign country, many rules, other structure of the university. It's better you are informed and you can be really relaxed at the beginning. German students, they make the joke, they say, always it's important to attend at the beginning and at the end. So these first sessions are really, really important to join, to understand, or to have the orientation. Now, we have this other issue with traveling to Germany. We have some information about, for example, about trains, connection, how you can travel from the airport to Würzburg to Schweinfurt. Information is on step 9. But in addition with this transportation issue, unfortunately, we have this situation with Corona now, and there are some entry regulations. I think it's not new topic for you. I want to inform you that in Germany now, but the German state put the countries in three lists. You can see the list on that link. We have one institute, it's called Robert Koch Institute. This institute monitors the situation at different countries, and they put the countries in different lists. So they distinguish between simple.
Okay.
They distinguish countries as simple risk area. Some countries are considered as high incidence area, and some countries are considered as virus variant area. So it depends in which list is your country. There are different traveling regulations to Germany. If you come from a simple risk area, or your country is not in any of these three lists, you have only to have a negative entry test before coming to Germany. This test should be done not earlier than 48 hours, or you have vaccination certificate, or you have a certificate that you are recovered from COVID-19. but in the last 6 months. If you have covered in the last 12 months, this is not acceptable. So if you have been ill with this virus, it's in the last 6 months. So this is if you come for simple risk area. After arrival, you have to register on that link. This is a portal, you register, you just type your name, where you are from, and you upload your negative entry test or your vaccination certificate. And for now, in the European Union, not all vaccinations are acceptable. Yeah, in September, I can also, before send you the list, normally for now, the vaccination which are accepted are like the BioNTech vaccination, Moderna, the Johnson & Johnson, and AstraZeneca. So far, I know. And the Chinese vaccination for the moment is still not accepted in the European Union. And also the Russian Sputnik vaccination is not. We don't know what is going to happen in September, but for now, you have to have one of these vaccination or the negative entry test. In case your country is in the list of high risk area, then there is another regulation. So then you have to enter the country with negative test, and you have to stay in quarantine for 10 days. But if you make a PCR test or even this rapid test on the 5th day after arrival, you can be exempted from the quarantine. So you stay at least 5 days in quarantine. If you make the test and it's negative, you are exempted. If you don't make the test, you have to stay 10 days at home. And if you need help with buying food and so on, we have tutors. Contact us, write us an email, and we can find a person to go for shopping for you. If you come from, if your country is in a virus variant area, you need a negative entry test and quarantine of 14 days with no possibility to shorten. So you can, even if you make a test on the 5th day, you shouldn't do it. You should stay 14 days if you come from virus. These are the regulations made by the German state. It's not the issue of the university. We just give you this regulation and you should follow them. Here is the arrival portal. Here you have to, it's also in English, I think, and you upload the negative test. It's a must, it's a duty to register. If you want to make a test in Schweinfurt or in Würzburg, there are test centers, and if you have to have your passport and also your admission letter that you show you are a student, and these tests are free of charge also for you because you are students. I have put the phone numbers and also the possibility how to book an appointment. You are going to receive the presentation and having these contacts. The local health authority also said, please inform the students, even if you come from simply risk area. The local authority cannot force you, but they recommend also to make a test at least 5 days after arrival, just for more security. So here I said it, if you come from simply risk area, you have to enter with a negative test, and then you don't have any other restrictions. But recommendation is even negative test, even if you come from simply risk area, you can do for any case also rapid test or a PCR test after minimum 5 days after arrival, and you are also sure that you protect the others. If you arrive to Germany and you, for example, you have a room in a student dorm, you normally get the keys from the supervisor. The phone number of the dorm supervisor is in the rental contract. If you somehow will arrive on the weekend or in the evening, keep in mind that the supervisor does not work all the time. He's not 24 hours in the dorm. He has working hours, mostly up to 4 p.m. and he doesn't or she doesn't works on Saturdays and Sundays. So this is important. If you come on Saturday, the supervisor is not in the student dorm. That's why you should think about this. When is your flight? When is your train? And maybe you can also ask in the Facebook group, or can ask the supervisor how you can get your key. Sometimes there are some tutors in the student dorms. They stay, of course, they live there. They are students, but from high semester. And maybe you can ask the supervisor to give your key to that tutor in the student dorm, and then you get the contact of this tutor, and then you can get your key. Think about this. This is important. Supervisors in German student dorms, they don't stay there overnight. Sometimes yes, sometimes they have their own apartment, but we don't know if it's the case in every student dorm. He has working hours and he doesn't work on the weekend. Of course, in really emergency cases, you can contact us, but first try to solve the problem with the supervisor because you have his phone number in the rental contract. Small overview about the academic calendar. Here, winter semester, you can see, starts on the 1st of October, lectures on the 4th of October, and the semester is till the 14th of March, but lectures will finish at the end of January, around 24th of January. Then you have exam period from 25th of January till the middle of February. And then after your last exam till the 14th, oh, I'm sorry, this is mistake. Here is not February, it's March. I have to correct it. So till the middle of March, you have around 4 weeks of winter holidays. No lectures. Sometimes there are some intensive courses, of language courses or general elective, but if you don't sign for this, you have holidays, but it depends how you organize it. And then the next summer semester starts on the 15th of March. And here I have put the academic calendar. You can see it also. You can see more dates. For example, if there are festivity days, no lectures, and you are free on that days. For example, Christmas holidays and so on. Please check the information about steps before and after arrival on our web page. I have put the link. You should check also our FAQs here. And regarding the digital enrollment, check step 6 and 7. This is on the page of the Student Affairs Office in charge for your enrollment. You can check also the web page of Campus Sprache. We call it like this. This is the Center for Language Proficiency. They offer German courses and also they offer English courses. I think for you, maybe it's not so interesting, but sometimes they offer also English for some special purposes. Check also the web pages of your faculty. It's really important. You can see so much information there. For mechatronics, this is the web page. For business engineering, for logistics, or for robotic. This is now in August, you have enough time. Check, they put information for first semesters. Maybe they will put also the information for their study advising there. It's really important that you keep an eye on the webpage of your faculty, especially starting from middle of September, they put more information. Sometimes students are asking us for buddy programs. Unfortunately, not every faculty offers a buddy program. In Würzburg, the Faculty of International Management offers it for their first semester students. In Schweinfurt, the Faculty of Business Engineering offers a similar program, but it's more for academic support. It's not for like going to the airport or going to the train station or getting the keys. They don't do this buddy program offers. But as I said, you can contact the supervisor and try to find a solution how you can get your key if you don't arrive in the working time of the supervisor. Our contacts. If you have questions regarding the admission, you should send an email to the email address from iCampus. If you have the admission already and you have questions regarding health insurance, orientation program, whatever, after admission, you can contact another email. So we just have separated this for candidates, for student candidates, and for admitted students already. We have 2 Facebook groups. It's nice if you, it's not a must, but we recommend. There are also students from higher semesters. They can give you good advice. Join, of course, that group, Würzburg or Schweinfurt, where you study. So there's no sense if you study in Schweinfurt and you want to join the program in the group in Würzburg, because they have some other questions regarding their study programs. And please answer the entry questions. When you want to join this group, there are 2 questions. Answer the questions, and then it's easier for us to let you in the group. We have even Instagram account. If you want, you can follow us. It's not a must, but it will be nice. We put also important information there. Next meeting is today at 4:30 p.m. You have a meeting with the head of the Center of Language Proficiency, Mrs. Eva Scholtisek. She's going to give you information what they is going to offer, and you can also ask her. They offer also intensive courses now in August. And tomorrow I offer a second meeting without presentation, only if you have some questions. And we, for example, today we should finish at 12 and we cannot finish it, or sometimes overnight you have some question, you can join. It's the same Zoom link tomorrow in the afternoon from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. time for questions. Of course, if you don't have questions, you don't have to join the meeting tomorrow. And the next presentation within the orientation program with you for students, full-time students studying in English, it's on the 6th of September. I put it a little bit later at 11, so you can sleep a little bit more for people coming, of course, from South America. Yeah, if you want to join, you have to join it, of course. You are free. If your German is better, I don't know, I suppose mostly of you are here studying in English, but we have also a meeting for students studying in German. Please check always the schedule of the orientation program. There are many events. Attendance is compulsory. So that's why after this, I don't want to hear, I was not in the orientation program, I was in my home country. Yeah, but that's why we offer it in online form, so everybody can join it. And please keep in mind, August is a holiday month. Emails will be answered once a week. It's not the case for iCampus. Here in the iCampus, they will rotate and your emails are going to be answered regularly. But if you send an email to welcome, we are going to answer these emails. Be a little bit patient, once a week in August, because me and some other colleagues, we are going, we have to go to holidays, but don't worry, we are going to answer your emails. Just give us several days for this. This is only in August. Starting from September is a regular working time, and then you are going to receive quicker an answer. Thank you very much from my part. And I think now we have 45 minutes for questions. If you have, I hope you don't have many, but in case you have, yeah, we can start.
May I ask?
Yes.
You said something about the certificate of pre-study internship. How should it look like? Does it have a model?
No, we don't have any template. It should be issued by the company or by the companies or by the school where you have done it. So at least this should be the official paper of the company with the logo, with the address. It's not only some paper. What the companies normally use for their confirmations. And in that confirmation, it should be written your name, date of birth, and they should say this person has done how long. It should be at least 6 weeks in total, and it should be full-time pre-study internship. So 8 hours per day, in total 6 weeks, and they should write also down what you have done. They should describe the work processes that you have done.
Thank you very much.
And ma'am, to
Hello.
add on to that, I'm sorry. So I actually have work experience. I work for Ernst & Young. So do I have to also produce the pre-study certification?
Yeah, for the validity of this certificate, our student affairs office, the other department, is responsible. You can contact them and show what you have. If they say it's not enough, then they will tell you what you need.
Yeah, all right. So I've actually done several internships back in 2018-19. So
You can show this to the
okay.
student affairs office and they will answer.
All right. Thank you so much.
Ma'am, you have said that that we have to wait until September for the certificate of enrollment. Actually, I have transferred the bank payment now, as of now, but on the website, the deadline is shown 31st of August. So my query is, how university will acknowledge my bank transfer? So the deadline is 31st of August.
Can you repeat, but slowly?
Yeah, ma'am. I have said that I have done bank transfer, my semester contribution, and that I have received also emailed you. On the website, it is written the deadline is 31st of August for the
31st of August
Yes.
for the payment.
Yeah, all of things like health
Yes.
insurance and
Yes.
But you have said that we have to wait until September.
No, you upload everything. Then in the first half of September, they check it.
Okay.
And then from the middle of September, you see your student data.
Okay.
They don't check now.
Okay.
They
Yes.
wait till the end of August that everybody has uploaded, and then they check it. This is their procedure.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Please, my question is, I have someone in Germany right now, and the person is trying to get me a sponsorship letter or declaration of commitment, and he contacted the embassy and they said until I arrive in Germany, they can't give him the sponsorship letter. So how do I go about this?
I think someone from your family also contacted me. We have talked about this, and I have given him the contact of the foreigners office in Schweinfurt. Do you know about this?
Yes, I do.
So I hope that this relative of you is going to contact the foreigners office in Schweinfurt, because I'm surprised that the German embassy requires something else. But this is, you have to clarify it with the foreigners office, and this relative of you, he has the contact.
Okay, thank you. I also have another question. What happens if I can't arrive before the start of the semester?
It's a very good question. For now, the university, of course, wish to offer face-to-face lectures, but we don't know how the situation with Corona is going to be in September. For now, we don't have any official email how the classes are going to start, online or face-to-face. I'm sorry for this. Of course, you should also plan. We can give you maybe more information in the middle of September, because I think 2 weeks before the semester start, the faculties, they should decide. They prepare the both possibilities. Face-to-face, they try, and at least they want to offer face-to-face lectures for first semester students, because they say it's better that they connect, they know each other, because it's really anonymous all the time, only online lectures. It depends. If the situation is getting worse in Germany with the Corona infections, of course, they will offer online courses, and then you can follow in September. I will show you a little bit about the student data, the platform, how we can follow online lectures. But for now, we cannot say everything is going to be online or everything is going to be face-to-face. faculties wish more face-to-face, but I think some lectures they will stay online, but it depends on the faculty, depends on the professors in that faculty. So two possibilities. For now, no certain information how it's going to be exact. I hope in September we are going to know more. By the middle of September we should. I'm sorry that we cannot give you certain
I think it also depends on the embassy as well. I emailed the embassy in my home country for online appointment, and they said that they don't have any slot available, at least in the near future. So I don't know when I'm gonna get the appointment for, the visa in the embassy. So that's also another possibility.
In which country are you now?
I'm in Bangladesh.
In Bangladesh. Yeah, from Bangladesh.
South Asia. Yeah.
Okay. We heard that in some countries, the German embassies are closed or they work with lower capacity. And now the whole procedure for visa application takes longer than in the past.
Yes.
So it's a disaster actually for the students. We know this, the university knows this, the university management is informed about this. We try to do our best, but we don't have any influence on the working way of the German embassies in each country.
The German embassy replied me that they have a lot of backlog right now.
What do they have?
A backlog, like a lot of appointments that they don't know when I can be slotted in. So that's why I have no idea. Yeah.
Join the meeting on the 6th of September. I will show you how you can follow online lectures, and in case your faculty offers some lectures online, that you can at least follow them from your home country.
In the meantime, I should do the digital enrollment.
Please keep in mind, mostly the exams are face-to-face.
Okay, so I'm hoping to get my visa by November, December. So let's say.
Okay, because the exam period starts at the end of January.
Yeah.
So if you can manage it to come at least for the exams, it will be perfect.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, at least at the time being. Thank you.
Ma'am, I have a question regarding the lectures. Lectures are conducted all the 5 days or like on alternate days? Like
mostly, yeah, all the 5 days. It's like a little bit in the school, many lectures.
Okay, ma'am.
In September, we can see some, in September, I think in the middle of September, the plan is going to be published. And in September, in the orientation program, I can show you how you can find your schedule. Now it's too early for this.
So ma'am, if the faculty decide to have some classes online and some on the campus, and my case is different. I am an international student in Dublin. So I have two embassies. I have two options, but two of them are all booked. Even the Dublin, and I'm from Pakistan. Both of the embassies are totally booked. So if I applied for the visa, and both says same the case from the previous person. If I get visa in November and December, and faculty decide to have some classes on campus, and we miss that, that shouldn't be an issue for the college, or you will provide us an extension letter?
In order now to attract you to join the orientation program in September, this issue I'm going to explain in September on the 6th, where we are going to talk more about study matters. There are some deadlines, and for first semesters, there are no exam deadlines. You can repeat the lecture in the third semester.
Oh, thank you.
And that's why the study advising for the faculty is also important, because exactly this you can talk to your professors. They will explain you about the exam deadlines. They will explain you how the whole program is organized, and then you will have better overview how you can plan when you attend the classes and so on.
But there is no deadline to come. For example, if we get a visa around November or October, we can just come. There is no deadline.
Exactly. As soon as better.
Yeah, thank you.
When you said about the proficiency, even to business, I need to prove my proficiency.
Pardon again, even if?
To business, to make business, I need to.
it should be, you know, on the link in the presentation, you can see the content of the pre-study internship. Are you asking for the pre-study internship?
No, I'm asking about the proficiency, the
language proficiency.
Proficiency, yes. I need to prove my German proficiency.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
But you have to have a certificate of a German course.
Even business, even applying for business.
Business what? What is the name of the study program?
Business and engineering.
Yes, yes. Because you are studying in English, it's not important which study program. If you study in English, these faculties want the students to have at least A2 level in German.
A2.
A2 level in German.
Thank you.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Excuse me, maybe can we follow the people that is raising their hands in order that we can keep an order?
I'm sorry, I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
Thank you. Okay, let's start with Ana Maria Carreño.
Okay, good morning, Mrs. Aylin. I'm actually from a German program. The thing is I'm currently working, so the schedule for the German meeting was not possible for me. So I'm connected in this one. They told me it's the same information. So I have two questions regarding the health insurance. I look in the web page, like in the portal, I already accepted kind of the place at university. They asked to upload a little picture so they can start working on that. And the health insurance, there is now, like in this moment, there is no special part to upload the health insurance. Should we upload it just in the normal documents that we already uploaded, like the, I don't know, the grades of our bachelor and all that?
Yes, yes.
Okay. And regarding the vaccination, I guess someone else has this question. I come from Colombia and we have like a high risk, we are a high risk country according to the list you send us. But I am already vaccinated. Would it mean like, would I have to do the quarantine still? I am vaccinated with BioNTech Pfizer. That means it's allowed in the European Union. And well, I'm still from a high risk country. So like, would I have to do the quarantine even if I'm vaccinated?
Let me check this point with the local health authority. Regulations, they change also. In September, we will see. I will check it, and then maybe on the 6th of September, I can inform you more.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. So you can put down your hand. So I know that you don't have any questions more. Maxwell Akraka, it was in the past, or you do have another question?
I still have another question.
Okay.
My last question. During the orientation presentation, you mentioned other English courses, but you didn't make mention of mechanical engineering. So I would like to know if there's a link for the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering.
For now, the mechanical engineering is only in German. Are you interested in this? Mechanical engineering? For now, it's only in German.
During the application, there was mention of mechanical engineering in English.
Okay, I asked my colleagues, Chanel and Juan Pablo and Sara. I don't know who is still here.
The only program in English is mechatronics, not mechanical engineering. At the moment, we offer as a mechanical part. If you're looking for mechanical engineering, you can only study it in German with B2 level in German. I think you are talking about mechatronics.
Thank you, Chanel.
Thank you.
Okay. Next question, Lucia Castillo.
Yes, hello, thank you. I have two questions. One is regarding the payment. I don't know if it's, what is the way of payment? Is it only bank transfer allowed, or is there any other way, like any these pages when you can transfer money?
Only bank transfer.
Only bank transfer. Okay, perfect. And regarding also the German proficiency, it has to be an exam or it can be a course completed with certificate?
I'm sorry, could the others please put their microphone mute? Lucia, I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Could you repeat the last question?
My second question was regarding the proficiency proficiency in German. Do I have to have an exam or is just a course with a certificate?
In order to get a certificate, normally you have to pass an exam.
Okay. And the university gives these exams, like these certificates, A2, B1?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. And for more information regarding the German proficiency, I recommend highly to join the meeting today in the afternoon at 4:30. And Mrs. Scholtisek is going to explain you more.
Okay, one extra question, sorry. Regarding internship, in case that, as you mentioned, I have to do it in my home country, but maybe it has to be face-to-face because nowadays, like a lot of internships and places and where we are doing online. So is that possible or it has to be face-to-face?
Okay, this I don't know exactly. I think it should be face-to-face because the content of the work, it's not possible that you do it online. I don't think you have these machines to drill, to mine, and so on.
Oh, because I'm with business and engineering, so
yeah, but still,
it's still okay.
Yeah. You have the second word, engineering.
Okay.
It's not only business; it's 50-50%.
Okay.
Students sometimes they think, oh, it's business engineering, it's more business. No, it's the half.
Okay, yes.
Business, the half is engineering.
And I will know if the one that I already uploaded to the page is accepted in the same page, right? In the portal, it will say that if I still need it. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Student Affairs Office, they will give you feedback if it's accepted or not.
Unfortunately, I wasn't
okay,
able
thank
to
you. Lorena Torres.
Yes, hello. In my case, I have a questions regarding the residence permit because in my country, I don't need the visa for entering in Germany, but I do need the residence permit. So I just wanted to know if the university can help us in like reviewing the form that we need to fill up for the appointment or like some legal terms regarding to the residence permit.
We will talk about this a little bit more in the orientation program in September. We have tutors who will support you. And the form is also in English. I think you shouldn't have problem. And I think sometimes also in Spanish. I don't know, but yeah, this is not a big issue.
Okay, perfect. And I also have another question. In my case, I arrived earlier in September, so I arrived at the end of August. So should I wait for the orientation meeting on September, or can I start as soon as possible the residence process?
If you can do this, it's okay. If you should do it. When I put the information, these steps before arrival or after arrival, in the category after arrival, you can see all the list, what you have to prepare for the address registration and so on. And if you have some problems, we can talk about this on the 6th of September.
Okay, I'm sorry, I just have another question. Is there a website that I can check like the schedule of the buses in Schweinfurt or something so I can move when I arrive?
If you join our Facebook group and you can ask this, definitely a student will put it, but I will write it down. And if you like, and then I will try in August to send to all of you this information for the bus schedule. So thank you for the question. I will put it in my list for information that I can send to you, to all students.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, after then Ignacio Urena.
Hi, I have a question regarding the TESTAS exam. I was told by email that I didn't have to do the TESTAS exam because I graduated from a German school in my country.
But
I forgot to say or to mention that I did IB, International Bachelorate. So does that mean that I have to still do the test or no?
Is Sarah here? Sarah
Yes.
Fuchs?
Hi,
Thank you,
still
Sarah.
here. Yes. Yes. Let me answer that question. Ignacio Renia, from which country are you?
I'm from Costa Rica.
Okay, so I would ask you to contact Mr. Juarez Castro. He was in this meeting as well, and I think I know your name. You already were in contact with him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so please
he was the
contact
one
Mr. Juarez
who
Castro
told
because it's
me
a very
that.
special
Yeah, okay,
case.
okay. Yeah, but he was the one who told me that I didn't have to do the test exam.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. If he told you so, that's right. But if you have any other further questions to this, please contact him because it's a very special case in yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Sarah. It's good that you are still here. Okay, then Ahmed Tarek.
Hello, madam. Good morning. I have some questions. First, regarding the payment. I have paid the.
I'm sorry, could you please talk loudly and slowly?
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but a little bit more loudly.
Sorry for the mic of the lab. Okay. First question about the language. Can I attend A2 language course without having A1 language certificate?
Please ask this question in the afternoon at 4:30 to Mrs. Scholtisek at the Center of Language Proficiency.
Okay. The second one, I'm coming to Schweinfurt on the 1st of September. And I would like to know if I could get my student card or not.
Since the student card is valid from the 1st of October, I don't think that the cards are going to be issued in the first half of September, only in the second. So
Okay.
you should wait.
Okay. The third one, my friend has paid for me the semester fee. Okay, but he forgot to mention the reference name.
Then could you send us the proof and we can forward it to the Student Affairs Office?
On welcome@FHWS.de.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I will do that. Thank you.
Okay.
Hello.
So, 1 second.
Hello.
The next, well, just see the people who raised the hand. The next one is Lisbeth Arriaga. Lisbeth Arriaga? Is she there? Lisbeth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I'm here. Yeah, and so I have a question. I made this English course with Hochschule Schweinfurt Würzburg. So is it okay just to upload this certificate in English? B2 B2.
Sarah or Juan Pablo?
Yes, I'm here. So what program are you applying for?
But engineer management in English.
Okay, and you want to upload your English or your German certificate?
My English certificate.
Okay, so please, everyone who did not prove their language requirements yet, please upload your language certificates to the application portal.
Okay.
Okay, and if you have any further questions to this, you can always write your email to i-campus@fhws.de, and then we can talk about your special case and see your application case there and give you information about it, okay?
Okay.
Please always
Thank
mention
you.
your application number when you're writing to us so we can easily find your case.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Danke, Sarah. Next is Matt Hansch. Matt Hansch.
Hello. Yeah.
Hello.
So I have a few questions regarding the twin program.
Okay.
So like my first question is, can I, so I'm interested in, I'm applying to robotics and mechatronics and I'll choose one. So can I apply to the German robotics course and then take the twin program?
Sarah or who would like to answer?
Yes, I can answer that question. Yeah, if you want to start those studies in the twin programs, as you might know, the programs are offered in English and in German. So if you are looking forward to start the German program, so the meaning of instruction is German, you have to prove your German B2 level before the enrollment. You can't start this studies without proving the meaning of instruction with B2. And if you start the studies, as soon as you reach the English B2 level and can prove that, you can also take classes in English language if you start in the German, or the other way around, if you start in English and then you want to do the German classes. So this is possible, but you have to prove the language requirements before you can start this.
Okay, yeah. So I've done my B2 certificate in German, and I'm pretty much fluent in English. So like that language is not a problem. I just don't want to do the test AS.
Then I would recommend to you to start the German program.
Okay, so it's the same. Like if somebody starts with English and then does German, they have the same classes.
Yes.
Okay.
Of course, start with that language that you are better in.
Yes, we
I would recommend
you to start the language you feel comfortable in, because of course you have to study in this language, and that will be your main language in the beginnings. And the other courses you will take in the twin program, this is not the majority of the programs you have. So please have a look on that.
Okay. So if I take, I have applied it for robotics in English. So is there any way for me to be exempted from the test AS, because it's actually the test center is really far away from me, so I have to travel for around 4 hours.
Yeah.
And yeah, I live in Munich, so
okay.
But
I would ask you to contact me individually, because this is a very specific question about the testers. You can write to the iCampus@FHWS.de, or you can just call us as well. You'll find this number which ends with the 6500. You can call us. I have this number today, so if you are calling today, I'll answer and we can speak about your special case, okay?
Okay, yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
So next is Shaima Haida.
Yes. Thank you, ma'am, for your presentation today. I have two questions. The first one about the VPD paper from the uni assessed side. I have already uploaded this one on your digital portal of the university, but it still appears in the missing documents.
Sarah?
So you don't have your VPD yet, but there are missing documents showing in the VPD case, right?
I have uploaded it already.
Okay, yeah, sometimes UniAssist needs some time until they can go through all the cases and see what you uploaded. So you have to wait a little bit. If you want me to check your case individually, please write an email to the i-campus@fhws.de and put in your application number of UniAssist, and then I can get back to you and tell you what I can see from our side in the online application portal of UniAssist, okay?
Okay, that will be great. The second question about the practicum or the internship. I am in the logistic program. So I need a related field, the company in the logistic specifically, or any other ones, because I have HR already.
So the pre-study internship content for business engineering and logistics is the same.
Okay.
So on the web page, you can see the content, what is required. And if you have done somehow this work, and you have
already an agriculture field and HR field.
Yeah, I see. But just check the content of the pre-study internship, and you can compare. And you can just see and figure out, do you have practical experience in this or not?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. And Sarah, I think for the previous question of Shaima, she has uploaded this VPD already in the application portal.
Yes, I did. Yes.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
But the status is still missing documents.
Okay, yeah, but in the same as it's the same answer that way, please get back to us to the iCampus post box, and I will let you know about your individual case, because it's, I think.
Yeah, okay. Super. Thank you, Sarah. Okay, then next is Rai Komol.
Thank you, ma'am. Ras Kamal. Ma'am, my first question is that whether the company has to be private or government, where we will do our pre-internship.
Rai, I'm sorry, I didn't understand you well.
Okay, ma'am. Whether the company has to be public or private, where we will do our pre-internship.
No, it's equal. It could be private or it could be public company.
Okay, ma'am. Second question is that can we do our pre-internship in different company, like first part we will do another companies, and second part we will do another company.
You can split the internship in different companies. Important is that at the end you have written confirmation in total 6 weeks, and the content is like more or less like the required content.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Dan, next.
Hello once again. Is it true that if you have a passport from EU, my case is Romania, that I do not need a blocked account of 10,000 euro? Once again, yeah?
No, I think as a citizen from the European Union, you don't need to apply for residence permit. You only have to register your address.
That's all. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Next is Hussam Al-Sakal.
Yes, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm a refugee here in Germany, and I have a couple of questions. First off is the BAföG support offered by the government. You haven't mentioned anything about it. I was wondering if you would provide us with some information about that.
In September, I wanted to, you can check in the schedule, we have one presentation regarding scholarship, and I wanted to mention it. But if you are already in Germany, you can contact already the BAföG office.
Okay. Okay, thank you. And I have another question. It's about the pre-study internship. I suffer from 2 pre-existing conditions. Is there an exception for that? My pre-existing conditions are epilepsy and hemoglobinopathy.
Okay.
So I was wondering if there is an exception for that.
You have to contact the Student Affairs Office if this is possible to be exempted.
Okay. Third question and last for today. As you know, as refugees, we have health insurance given to us, which is the AOK currently. Is that good enough to upload, or do I need to make a new contract with a health insurance company?
If you have already a health insurance with AOK, contact them and ask for confirmation for the enrollment at the university.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Okay. So next is Faizan Ali Khan.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Hello, am I audible?
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. My query is, I've been trying to pay from my local bank here using the Western Union. The payment isn't going through. I'm facing a problem there.
Okay, it's difficult for me to, for the others, could you please? Okay. Yeah, you cannot transfer the money. Can you use another bank?
Yes, ma'am. That's what. Is there any other way I can transfer the money to university?
It's only the bank transfer. Somehow the money has to arrive at the bank account of the university, and in the reference line, it should be written your name and your application number, so they can assign the payment to you. I don't know which methods you have, of course, in your country, but ask them for international payment to one account of the university.
Thank you, ma'am. I'll look through it, and if I have any queries, I'll forward.
So next is Shayna Ruti.
Yeah, hi. I want to ask about the pre-study internship because I'm doing exchanging program from Taiwan for like 1.5 year and 1 year for the dual program and half year for the internship. Is it the same with the pre-study internship you're talking about?
You have to check the content of the pre-study internship and see if you have done something similar.
Is it the same with the 1.5 dual study program you have?
If you have, you mean dual study or
I mean,
double degree?
Yeah, double degree, sorry.
I know that in the double degree study, you have to do internship of 1 semester. I don't know, of course, the kind of internship in which department you have been. Normally in this big internship time, you are more in the office in front of the computer making some projects. But this pre-study internship is more practical experience in the production department when you deal with machines and so on. That's why I don't know what you have done in your internship. So you should compare.
I'm studying for the international management program.
Okay. You don't need pre-study internship.
Oh, I don't need it? Okay.
If it's only for study programs in Schweinfurt, and not everyone, but more this technical. International management, no, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Okay, I have another question. So because I'm still trying to apply for the visa and the German embassy is not open yet, I want to ask if the classes is offline, can I still join the classes even though I haven't get the visa?
I know that the faculty of international management, they really wish to have face-to-face, but they plan also some online classes. Join our meeting on the 6th. I will show you how you can follow online classes. And then if they offer online classes and you are still not in Germany, you follow the online classes.
Okay. So can I do the health insurance even though I don't get the visa yet?
Yeah, you can take now on health insurance.
Even though I couldn't go there.
Exactly. And then if you, let's say worst case, you don't have a visa, you inform the health insurance provider and they will cancel the contract because you are not in Germany. But you have always keep them informed. The health insurance for the study starts with the semester start on the 1st of October. You inform your health insurance provider that you are still waiting for visa and you cannot pay now. You start paying after the arrival. For now, this is the current situation.
So I just need to apply and give you the thing that I already applied. Is that correct?
For health insurance, you apply now, you contact one health insurance provider here in Germany, you have the contract, you get the papers for enrollment, and you upload them in the application portal. This is important for enrollment in order to get your student data in September. And then hopefully you can travel. If not, you just keep your health insurance informed that you're still not in Germany and that they know they don't ask you for money.
Oh, I see. Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay. So, Lux.
Hello, Aylin. Hello.
Just a second. Next is Lux.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Hello.
Yeah, ma'am. My question is, I've got my student visa. So in embassy, I've showed admission letter of another university. Can I switch my university to your university? Can I switch to it?
Oh, you have to inform the embassy for this. Because if you apply for a visa for one study program, and then if you want to switch, you have to inform the German embassy in order to get, I don't know, did you get the visa already?
I've got the visa already.
Okay. Okay, now I'm not very sure what to tell you. Can you write me an email to welcome address and I give you the contact of the local foreigners office here and you can ask them what to do.
Will the other local foreign office where the university is situated will not create any problem?
I don't know. I'm sorry for this. We didn't have so many cases like this till now. That's why I cannot tell you anything for sure. That's why you have to ask the foreign office also in Schweinfurt what you have to do, what is allowed for you, and they will tell you.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So next is Musinguzi Gilbert.
Yes, hello. So I decided to take an A1 German course here in my country. So I was asking, upon my arrival, do I have to repeat the same course, or I can just proceed to my A2 course?
I think
for
you
German
can
level
proceed but I hope you can join to the meeting today at 4:30, and
Yes,
you
no
can
problem.
ask the Center of Languages.
Yeah,
for
and
your
my last question is for the admission letter. I didn't get you well when you're talking about how we can access it.
1 second. So students, if they are admitted, they receive one admission email. And in this email, there's a link where you see for digital enrollment, please follow the link. You follow the link, and this link leads you actually to the application portal again. And there's an icon where you go with the mouse, and then it's you can see enroll. Then you click on this icon, and then you start the enrolling process. They ask you different questions and so on. They ask you for health insurance. You can skip it, or you can upload it. They asking to pay and so on. So there's a procedure in the application portal that you can follow. Could I
Okay,
explain
thank
it?
you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Next is Shubham Yoshi. Shubham. Maybe I'm pronouncing so bad that he cannot recognize himself. Shubham. Yeah.
I was just turning on the camera because.
Okay, a little bit loudly, please.
Yes. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, but can you put your sound a little bit more?
Is it clear now?
It's the same. Okay, you can ask.
So I wanted to ask about the twin certificate. So how do you exactly get a twin certificate? Like, do you have to do examinations in both, like German and English, or so? I mean, how do I get a twin certificate?
As my colleague Sarah Fuchs said, you start in one languages, and if you can prove that you have B2 level in the other language, like let's say your first language is in English, you start in English study program, and you want to take some courses in German, you have B2, you show it, and then you are allowed in the time when you register for exams, you register for the exam in German. But of course, you can also ask for more details. Your faculty, once you arrive, they will give you more information about the exact procedure, but more or less is this. If you feel comfortable in German, you can then register for exam in German. About exam registration, we are going to talk in September, how you do it, but yeah, you can just register.
So twin certificate, is it like you get the bachelor degrees in both language, or it's more on like you get a separate certificate called as twin certificate, which says that I am able to do in both languages?
I have to admit I have not seen this certificate, how it looks like. I don't know if my colleagues know more. Sarah or Shenol? Or maybe they are not here.
I'm still here, but
yeah.
I can just tell you something about like how this is going to start and how you have to prove the language, because I am in charge for the admission and application. So I am not in the process of the twin programs, but I recommend, as my colleague Aylin Chaban, that as soon as you are starting your studies and looking forward to start the twin, and you have the German language or English language, in your case, then German B2, then please go to faculty and you'll get more information about that, how to start the German classes as well. because they are organizing this.
Okay, sure. And just the last part about WIN certificate. So actually my friend is planning to take the the German course of robotics and do twin certificate in English. And I am actually planning to do it in English, basically the robotics course, and do twin certificate with German. So are the classes same like in both ways, or it's a bit different? So,
I'm sorry, I couldn't understand your question that good, I think. But I already know your name, and I think you know my name as well. So if you have a specific question, just get back to me via email, and I will answer that about because I think it's about the testers and robotics. So just write an email to me, and I will answer your question. Okay?
Okay, sure. Okay, and I just had a last question. Is it possible to get any contacts of students who are currently doing the robotics course? Because this course is new, so I want to know more insights into the course.
And you should join our Facebook group and just ask.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Thank you. Nani Muton Hodza. Nani. Is Nani here?
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
I wanted to ask that you talked about the blocked account, right? So we have to show the proof every year.
Yes.
In the case that I find a job in Germany, am I supposed to show the blocked account like
Yes.
every year?
Yes.
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 Okay.
They are really strict. In the past, maybe it was not so strict, but things have changed because of the good behavior of some students that they didn't do things correctly, and now they are more strict.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so just a second. Hayan Mohammed.
Yeah, good morning. I have paid the enrollment fee.
Just a second. Someone. Okay, I think it's better now. Yes.
Yeah, I have paid the enrollment fee, but I didn't get the notification in my email. So I'm wondering if there is any problem, something like that.
Really? So you didn't receive the email for this meeting? What was your question? I think the internet connection is.
Stand back.
Hayan, I'm sorry, I didn't understand your question. Hayan, would you like to ask again?
Yeah, I would like to ask. I have paid the enrollment fee, but I didn't get the notification in my email. So I'm wondering if there is any problem or something like that. I need to know what is the problem exactly.
Did you receive the admission mail?
Yeah, I have received that.
Okay, did you follow the link? Did you do the steps for the enrollment?
Admission.
Hayan, I think it's really difficult. Please write me an email to welcome and explain the problem, and we'll try to answer you. Okay, I'm sorry now. Okay, next is Anas Hamid.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, so the question I wanted to ask is about the twin program. So if I applied for mechatronics in English, and if in the second or third semester I could get the required German level, which is B2, will I be able to start taking courses in German, or
Yes.
does it have to be before the admission?
No, if you make the twin program, you are enrolled in the English study program, and then you just make some courses. You take it in German, but you are officially enrolled in the English study program. In case you want to change, you can and say, okay, the majority of the classes I want to pass in German, and it's more convenient to be officially enrolled in the German study program, then you can ask the Student Affairs Office for changing, and of course the Foreigners Office you should inform. But officially, if you now you are admitted for the English study program, and you are allowed to take classes in German. Okay?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, thanks.
Next, Aush Mirkandani.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I had a doubt regarding the health insurance certificate. I have already opened my blocked account with Fintiba Plus, and they are offering me the health insurance with DAK.
Okay.
Now the thing is that they are asking for the enrollment certificate. Like the status that I'm getting is waiting for enrollment. How should I produce?
Yeah, I know. You have to inform the DACA that you can submit them the certificate of enrollment only in the second half of September. And now you can submit only the admission letter.
Exactly. But ma'am, for the enrollment only, the website of FHWS is asking for the health insurance certificate.
Exactly.
Yeah, but the DAC is asking for the enrollment certificate.
I don't know why is this misunderstanding. The DAG is asking for certificate of enrollment, but in September, not now. First, you ask the DACA to give you the proof that you have health insurance with them. And this is a proof, it's written for enrollment at the university. So you are not enrolled first. They give you papers for the enrollment. When you are enrolled, the university will send to your health insurance the proof that you are enrolled, and you have to upload, also you have to send them your certificate of enrollment, but this in September.
Ma'am, the thing is that they have already sent me a confirmation that I have went with the DAK, but they haven't provided me with the insurance number. I have that certificate that I have already enrolled for the DAK. Can I submit that for the enrollment?
No, you have to submit from DAK 2 papers or 1 paper where is written for enrollment at the university.
Okay, ma'am, got it. So I'll have to mail them, correct?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Next is Godowell Ogene, really long name. Godowell.
Yes, can you hear me, ma?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, I want to ask about that document from the health insurance. Like, can we also use that document for enrollment to apply for visa?
This insurance for study is starting from the 1st of October.
No, I mean, can we use that document because embassy requests for health insurance certificate? Can we use that also?
It depends. I mean, normally, if you have insurance, the coverage of the insurance starts from the 1st of October.
Okay.
So if you don't travel before the 1st of October, you can use it. But if someone before in the past, they came to Germany before the start of the study and they needed a travel insurance till the time the student insurance starts.
Okay.
But in your case, you can say you have a coverage starting from the 1st of October. Until that time, I don't know if they require, in case you even don't get a visa for September. If you get the visa for September, of course, you need something for September, maybe some small travel insurance.
Okay. And about this, I don't know, like when you are going to check the documents, because about that, this internship.
Okay.
When is the deadline for submitting internship?
The end of the second semester.
Okay. So when the student affairs looking at our documents uploaded, they will overlook internship and A2 level.
Exactly.
Okay. No problem. I don't know if we can request for presence later, because now some embassy are saying some courses are online and then we don't need to be there. And
you can send an email to the welcome address, and you will get this confirmation.
Okay.
Okay. So Iyad Abu Zain or Zain. Iyad? Is Iyad here? Iyad Abu Zain.
Hello.
Hello.
I want to ask, when should I arrive to Germany?
Perfect. Will be before the 1st of October.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Max, again you. Maxwell Akraka. Maxwell.
Yes.
Yes.
I have another question. I uploaded my health insurance already. The proof of insurance. So I want to know, like, is there a confirmation that what I uploaded was correct?
No, normally no. Only if the health insurance is not what they require, they will send you an email in the application portal, some comment that this is not the right health insurance.
Okay,
But
I'm asking because it's
which one did you upload?
TK.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay, I'm asking because it's still showing missing documents in my profile.
But which one? Something else or the same?
The same health insurance is still showing missing
Don't
documents in
worry,
my profile.
they are still not checking it. They do it in August. You have uploaded, it's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Sheriff Asmar.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, thank you for the presentation. Just because I communicated with our work insurance, and they replied to me that I am above 30 years of age and they cannot insure me. So I have confirmed with Mavista a student package for 12 months. I'm wondering if this health insurance is accepted in your enrollment procedures, or I need to another step for it.
So you should contact AOK, for example, again, show them the Mavista insurance and ask if you, with this, you can be exempted from the statutory health insurance. And if they exempt it, then you have to upload that exemption confirmation for the enrollment.
Okay, fantastic. Another question, please, regarding the record of this session. Is it available in the portal, or
I will send it in the late afternoon to all students.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Ivan is next.
Yeah, I just had a question about the insurance. I heard somewhere that Mavista is not accepted or something like that.
It depends which, because if someone is above 30 years, he has no choice, of course. He cannot stick to the statutory health insurance. But you can see what you get from Mavista and then ask public health insurance provider if it's enough for the study, and then they will check it.
Yeah, because I already applied for it and already have it running. So should I just upload it as a document to FHWS?
Not the original from Mavista, but the exemption confirmation.
And how do I do that?
So you have health insurance from Mavista, then you contact one public health insurance provider like AOK, TK, and say, I want to have a private insurance if it's this enough for my study, and I need this exemption confirmation. They will check because the policy is important, the health insurance policy from Mavista. They will check it, what it's covered, and then they will inform you. This is good question. You have to know that actually I wanted to mention this on the 6th of September, but yeah, once a student start to study in Germany and choose a private insurance, you cannot switch anymore to the public health insurance. This is a law, and this is really a restriction. That's why we recommend to start with the public insurance, and then you can switch to the private. But otherwise you cannot do it. You cannot switch from the private to the public. Other way is possible. From the public to the private, you can switch. That's why I would not recommend you to start with Mavista.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Okay, Sadi.
Yes, hello, ma'am. Ma'am, I have, excuse me, ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes.
I have question about the German courses, which I could not be able to attend in my country because of the coronavirus situations. So will there be any additional classes in our university?
Are you studying in German or in English?
No, ma'am, I'm studying, I am supposed to study in mechatronics engineering in English, of course.
Okay, then please join the meeting today at 4:30 p.m. in the afternoon, and you can ask
Okay, I see.
regarding the languages.
Okay, there is another question which I would like to ask about in worst case, if I could not be able to get the visa at the end of September, will there be any online classes available for our major?
We don't have now a certain information. The faculty wish to offer face-to-face classes. It will depend on the current situation, and if maybe they will offer some online courses. Maybe,
Well,
but I cannot guarantee you how it's going to be. In the middle of September, definitely you are going to have this certain information.
okay, I see. So, well, if there is online classes, then will we have to arrive before our examinations? I mean, I can arrive maybe 1 month later. Will there be
Yes.
any problem?
No.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Now, Juan Daniel Fernandez.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hello. Hi, Aylin. Hello,
One
Aylin. Hi.
second. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. So I'm checking my application, and I still have a few missing documents, like the English level and the proof of previous practical knowledge. Yet I already uploaded, so I don't know.
The both? Did you upload both documents?
Yeah, I upload both in the same PDF, so I don't know if that's the issue.
You can contact Mr. Juan Pablo Juarez Castro.
Okay.
You can check your application. Sometimes the people in the student affairs office, they need more time. That's why the status is not changed. But if you have uploaded everything, it shouldn't be a problem. As I said, it's another department checking these documents. That's why we cannot say how quick and when they are going to check your particular account. But I hope that they don't oversee that it's in the same document.
Yeah,
In any
that's the
case, you
thing.
can
He
contact
told me
Mr.
to do
Juarez
just
Castro.
that because I don't have much space to upload documents. So
I think you uploaded the health insurance and the proof of the pre-study.
yeah, the proof of English and the health insurance, not the proof of previous practical experience.
Only this?
Yeah, both of those. No, I've uploaded everything else, of course.
Okay.
I'm just talking about the missing documents. Those two, I've already uploaded them and they are in the same PDF. I don't know if that's an issue. Juan Pablo told me to do that, in fact.
Okay, if he did, then it's correct. And as I said, the proof should be done, so at the latest by the end of the second semester. Until that moment, you will see if this document is still missing.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, next is Ahmed Tahasalem. Ahmed Tahasalem.
Yes, madam. I just want to know, what about the twin program? Do I have the choice to select the courses that I want in German language?
Yes.
Or I have the choice? Okay.
Yes.
Second question, what about the dual study? How many semesters should I take?
For the dual study, I'm not very informed. I don't know if my colleague Juarez Castro is here because he's in charge for this topic. Maybe he's not here anymore.
Can I send an email for him?
Yes, yes. I will send you this presentation, and you can also see his email address, and you can ask him more.
Okay, I will send it to him.
Okay.
Thanks.
Shayna Ruti. Shayna Ruti. Shayna. Shayna, are you here?
Aylin, I can speak for Moses.
Moses, I see that you want to ask, but I just go through the people who raised their hand.
Yeah,
And
mine
also
is
raise
just me.
your hand. Shayna is not here. Aya Yesimova.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I would like to know about the payments. So I've already paid for my semester fee, but there was any problem, like there was a problem with my bank, and instead of 97 euros, I accidentally sent 100 euros. Is there going to be any problems with this?
No, thank you. Of course,
And
there's no
also,
problem if you pay more. And then
Aylin,
when, just a second, when you arrive, of course, for the next semester, you can pay attention to them if you can pay less. So the difference.
And also, I know that this question was mentioned before about the missing documents. I've already uploaded my health insurance certificate, but it says that it's missing, and also the payments. I still
They
didn't
will
get the
check it
confirmation.
for health insurance. I think they will check it in August, but the payments they will check in the beginning of September. That's why they will stay like missing. Don't worry.
Okay.
Just keep the proofs, and then when we meet on the 6th of September, I will explain a little bit more how you can see if everything is fine in the application portal in the middle of September, even earlier, you will see your student data.
Okay,
It
thank
means
you.
that everything is fine. If you don't see them, then you have to contact the student affairs office and say, okay, I uploaded everything, but I still don't see my student data. Only in this case, but wait till the middle of September.
Okay, thank you.
John Blackson. John.
Hi.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. My question is about: is it possible to do a dual study with mechatronics?
You should contact my colleague, Mr. Juarez Castro. He's in charge for this topic. I don't know. I think it's possible for every study program, but for more details, please contact him.
Okay.
Should I write his email?
His email.
1 second. Where is 1 second?
Aylin, I can do that for you. You can
Oh, Sarah, thank you very much. I'm a little bit now overloaded. So John, Mrs. Fuchs is going to put in the chat the email. Okay, thank you, Sarah. Yatin, just a second. I follow really the hands. You can put also. I'm sorry. Shaunak Salvi.
Yeah. Hello, ma'am. I just had a doubt about the health insurance. So I will be taking a travel health insurance for my flight, which will be valid from my arrival in Germany till Jan. So I will be
There's no
renewing
sense.
it.
There's no sense to make a travel insurance till January.
Okay.
You
So
will
what would
waste
you
money.
recommend?
Till the end of September only, because once you have I hope a German health insurance that you apply for German health insurance, it starts from the 1st of October.
Okay, so first I think I should apply for travel health insurance, and then I should renew it to a public health insurance from Germany.
No.
How should it be? Like, should I directly apply for the public health insurance?
Yes.
Okay.
And you should apply for travel insurance only if you travel in September. Then for the September time, you need travel insurance. But there is no sense to have travel insurance for October.
Okay. And one more question regarding the German proficiency. We need a minimum A2 level.
Yes.
So which certificates do you recognize? Is it only Goethe, or are there any other institutes?
There's a list, but please ask today at 4:30 Mrs. Scholtisek for this.
Okay, sure. Yeah, thank you.
Next is Olivanifemi. Olivanifemi. I'm sorry, my pronunciation. Olivanifemi, your question? Maybe he's Olivanifemi or Oluvanifemi. Maybe he's not here. Vesam Al-Sakal. Vesam Al-Sakal. Yes.
Hi, can you hear me?
Hello? Yes.
So as my brother mentioned earlier, we suffer from pre-existing health conditions. And I just wanted to ask whether public transport is widely available in Schweinfurt, because we rely a lot on public transport.
In Schweinfurt, it's a small city. It's smaller than Würzburg, and there are only buses there. But there are many buses, so there is transportation.
And in regards to the university student card, does it provide discounts or does it cover the cost of the public transport inside Schweinfurt?
Exactly. Thank you for the question. I wanted to say it in September, but now, once you are enrolled and you get your student card, with this student card, this is also at the same time your semester ticket for the public transportation in the town where you study. So if you study in Schweinfurt, your ticket is valid only for the buses in Schweinfurt and not for, not for the public transportation in Würzburg. This is the current situation. But yeah, you can take all buses for free. You just show your card.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay. Leo Uche or Uke. Leo?
Okay, good day, ma.
Hello.
Good day. My question is about the accommodation. If during the contracts, will the payment is it before the arrival or after the arrival?
In the student dorm, once you receive the rental contract, they will ask you to pay the deposit and 1 month before you arrive.
1 month, okay. Okay, what if in a situation whereby the person is still waiting for his visa and he doesn't know when he will
it's
arrive?
a big problem. Studentenwerk does not show any tolerance. They just want their money. They want someone to get the contract. They have a long waiting list. They don't care so much. I'm sorry to say this. I mean, they are really strict. They say you have signed the contract, you have to pay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay. I'm sorry for this to be so franky. Okay, Faizan Ali Khan.
Good evening, ma'am. Again, so the doubt is, in the presentation you mentioned that we are supposed to show the blocked amount deposit even after the first year. Like every year we are supposed to show the amount.
I'm sorry, are you talking about the blocked account?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So after the first year is over, even then we are supposed to show the quite an amount of money.
Yes.
So is it 10K itself or is it less than that? Is it the same amount? Or
it's the same amount.
Different? So every year we are supposed to show 10,000.
Yes. And I personally, I will recommend you keep this money always on the blocked account. I know it's much money, but we have sometimes students, they spend the money and then at the end they say, I don't have money anymore to prolong.
Yes, ma'am. I heard that we're just supposed to show 6,000 or 7,000. It depends from city to city.
Yeah, it's possible. You are right. Also, if you apply, if you have only 5,000 on the account, then they give you residence permit only for 6 months. But I tell you, the whole procedure takes 3 months, up to 3 months. So at least you have always to prolong at the same time. It's a big administrative issue. You always pay for the residence permit around 100 euro. So it's better if you apply for 1 year at least. But I know if you don't have the money in total, you can apply with 5,000 for 6 months, but it's always running to the authorities to prolong all the time.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, Aylin. It's Moses. Hello.
Okay, Moses maybe cannot raise hand. That's why I give him the word. Moses, okay?
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate that. So my biggest worry was this one. Like I was worrying because of a German language, because I was worried because everything for me is been okay. But then I wonder, like for the English program, as you said earlier before, thank you for that. I have to make sure like I have this English proficiency with me, because I don't need to be able to go again to school to do about this German language. But I'll definitely have to make myself proficiency with the German language when I join German, and I'm very proficient with that. That I appreciate so much, because in case I have to join the
German courses you can attend during your semester.
Thank you so much. That's the only thing that's very important. Thank you so. You're very much graceful. Thank you so much.
Okay, then please join the meeting today at 4:30 p.m. and then the Center of Language Proficiency will explain you what they are going to offer. They offer all kinds of levels. The only thing is you should attend. Then you can get the certificate by the end of second semester.
Thank you so much, Aylin.
Okay, thank you. John, I'm sorry, I deleted your hand, but John Blackson was the next.
You guys, let's get to German and make sure we
John Blackson. John, you raised your hand, but maybe you are not there. Shruti. Shruti is next.
Yeah, hi. I just want to know whether any scholarship is available for international students. I have enrolled for MBA program.
Oh, you are in MBA in Würzburg.
Yes, right.
Okay.
So I'd like to know whether any scholarships are available for international students.
This topic I wanted to talk more in September on the next session. Now we don't have full scholarships for the study program. It's not like in the USA or in Great Britain, because you don't have tuition fees at our university. At least you in your MBA, I think you have, but this is an exception. And that's why the university is not organized to offer many scholarships, especially for full time. It's not possible. There are many organizations in Germany, they offer scholarships for masters. You can go on the webpage of one organization. It's called DAAD. I put it in the chat. This organization, one second. Here, I put it in the chat. DAAD. They have on their webpage one scholarship database. You can look there, you can put from which country you are, what you are studying, and you can restrict the search, and then you can see many organizations, they could offer scholarships for international students for master program. Our university not. We have small scholarships sometimes for students who are socially engaged, or students, for example, they were ill and they could not work, or someone has lost his job because of some circumstances. For that, we could offer some support to pay the rent several months, but we don't offer full-time scholarships.
Okay, thank you.
But join the meeting on the next time, making an advertisement for my next meeting, and I will give you more information regarding this.
Okay.
Papa Zora. Papa Zora is next in the list.
Yeah, hello.
Okay, but where is?
Hello.
Okay, hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. My question is, I've made a payment of 97 euro for the semester contribution, and I've not gotten any notification. But then I want to know, am I supposed to upload the proof of transfer on the platform or on the student portal?
No, you don't have to upload it there. But you should keep the proof. They will not check. No, they will not check the payment proof. They will check, of course, the payment if it has arrived.
Okay, that's
it. Okay. Next is Emmanuel. Emmanuel.
Okay. Hello, Mom.
All right.
Hello.
Yeah, please. My question is, for the pre-study internship, can I start it at the company that I'm working right now, or unless
if they offer you the work that is required, why not?
Okay. because where I am now is a waste management company, and I wanted to do my internship in the technical department.
Yeah, I mean, check the content of the pre-study internship and see if you can do this in the company that you know.
Okay, thank you very much, Mom.
So next is Bhavana. I don't know.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Hello. First of all, thank you for your presentation today. And my question is regarding the health insurance. So I'm living in Germany currently, and I have a health insurance from Germany, like TK, you know, exactly. And do I need the use same health insurance for the university?
Yes, you can use. Contact them and ask paper confirmation for the enrollment at the university.
Okay, okay, understand. Thank you so much. That's it.
Bitteschön.
Thank you.
Nishant.
Yeah, ma'am. I have a few questions. First, about the language course. Is there any language course apart from English or German?
Yes, imagine. We have a faculty for applied sciences, and they offer the so-called general electives. So these electives are for all students, for all faculties, and they are not, so there's a list of general electives, and in this list there are some language courses like Spanish, Japanese, Chinese, French, Spanish, so on. And if you want to choose one of these courses as a general electives, you can then study and learn another language.
Yeah, okay, ma'am. Thank you. And one more question is about the health insurance. Actually, I downloaded a form for the registration from the health insurance, and there were two forms, like for the e-matriculation.
Okay.
And in these two forms, I should fill the two forms, or I can upload it.
No, you should upload them. So first you fill a form that you apply for health insurance. Once you have the contract, they should give you confirmation paper for the enrollment
actually,
at the university.
I already have a contract by Techniker Krankenkasse.
Okay.
So I just needed a Bescheinigung für die Immatriculation.
Exactly. And
So
this will be filled by the university.
Oh yeah, okay. That was my question. This form will be filled by the university.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. Shivani Sharma. Shivani Sharma is next.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
My question is regarding language. So if we already submitted our English proficiency certificate, so then also we need to submit German proficiency?
What is your study program?
Logistic.
In German?
English.
Logistics.
Yeah.
Okay, if you study in English, before the start of the study, you definitely need to upload your English proof.
Okay.
And then if you at the same time can upload your German level at A2, it's fine, you can do it. But at the latest, by the end of the second semester, you have to submit it, the German language certificate. But you can upload it if you have it.
Okay, IELTS I already uploaded. I thought
I think the connection is
if
not.
I already uploaded the at the.
If you have already uploaded, it's fine.
Okay. But then also I need to submit the German's proficiency at the end of the second semester, or
yes.
only IELTS is sufficient?
I'm not now, I don't know by heart which certificates are, but IELTS is for English as far I know. It's also for German, I don't know. I don't know if Sarah is still here. If
it's
not,
only for English.
Oh, for English? Yes, you have in any case to upload your B2 level in English.
that at the level English, which I already submitted. Okay, now my question is, if I already submitted my English B2 level, I need to submit German or only English is sufficient?
If you study logistics, you have to upload English proficiency certificate by the start of the study and the German certificate at the latest by the end of the second semester. And if you can upload both certificates now, it's very good. But for the German, you have the deadline prolongation by the end of the second semester. At the latest, you can do it also by the end of the first semester if you want. Okay?
Okay, like both needed. My question, English and German, both certificate needed in my course.
Yes.
Okay, okay. And second question is regarding health insurance. Like I am also in Germany now. So I have AUKA and I already uploaded my day in my portal. Then I need to ask to insurance company, or this is sufficient? Like I already uploaded a card.
No, the card is not enough. You have to upload the confirmation from the health insurance where is written for enrollment at the university. The card is not sufficient. You have to ask AUKA that you need the confirmation for enrollment at the university, and they know what they give you. But this is important.
Okay, then I also changed university and I completed my initial 2 semesters from my previous university. Now I matriculate from that university and joining this. Then also I need to ask to the Ausländers that I changed my university, then provided the permission. Then I need to give.
Yes.
Fourth section.
You have to inform the foreigners office that you change the university. You have to ask them if it's fine. If they
Before semester also?
Yes. Because your residence permit is now for the other study program, right?
Yeah.
So without the approval of the foreigners office, you cannot change.
Okay.
This is really a big issue. Contact the foreigners office as soon as possible and ask for approval.
Agents, and I already
Okay.
received.
Shivani, do you have another question?
I told you again.
Thank you. Aylin, next
Yes,
is
I have a
Aylin.
quick question. For the next meeting, for 4:30 p.m. meeting, is the Zoom meeting
The same
ID?
Zoom link.
The same Zoom link, right? Okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay. Daniel Koch. Daniel Koch.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. About the semester fees, I wanted to know if any problem happens, if in September we could fix that problem until we see if there was any for the payment.
If you have transferred the money,
yeah,
there will no confirmation if the money has arrived. But in the middle of September, if you see in the application portal your student data, this means that the transfer was successful. Could I answer your question?
Yeah, but sometimes you need to pay a little bit more because
yes, for the
banks
transfer fee.
Yeah, that's right. So if anything happens, we could pay that little bit more.
Yes, they will ask you even, because once they check in September and see the money is less, the less money has arrived, they will ask you to pay the rest.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
But it's always better if you make the transfer to take into consideration this transfer fee and make so that this money 27 for Schweinfurt arrives on the account and not less. You should always take into consideration this transaction fee or this transfer fee. So I'm sorry, in some countries could be a little bit high, but there's no way now.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
So thank you, Emmanuel. Oh, last hand.
Yeah, Mom.
Yes.
Please, my question, follow-up question on the pre-study internship. On which site will we go so that we can know particularly the more details about the pre-study internship? For example, I'm studying mechatronics. So which page will I go, or which faculty will I go so that I can get more information about the pre-study and how it's been done?
In my presentation, I have put a link to our webpage, and it's in point 3. So once you get the presentation, but in any case, I can send you the link now. 1 second. Yeah, I will put the link in the chat. Just wait. I can open. In any case, in the presentation is there. You can get it today, but now I can also put it. My internet is not so okay. Now I put in the chat the link. This is a link from our webpage, International Office. If you go there and click on English study programs, please go to point 3. And at point 3, there are 2 PDF files where you can see the content of the pre-study internship for business engineering and logistics and for mechatronics. Please copy the link and see point 3.
I've seen the link, madam.
Could you see the link in the chat?
Yes, please. I've even opened it. Information regarding the pre-study internship for English language degree program, mechatronics. Yes, I've seen it, ma'am.
Perfect. Very good.
Thank you.
You are welcome. So next is Pratusha.
Hello, ma'am. So I just wanted to ask about the requirements that is needed if someone is sponsoring me for my studies. So do they also have to show any account balance?
This should be a person in Germany, and he or she has to go to the foreigners, for the city hall, and ask in which department he can do this, and they will ask him. Maybe they will ask for his monthly salary the last 3 months to show that he has enough money for him or herself, and then also to support you. And then he has to sign a declaration that he committed himself to support you. So this person has to go to the city hall where he lives or she lives.
Yeah. Okay. So he's actually in Mulheim. So
he has to go to the city hall in Mulheim.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Danke.
Bitte schön. Oh, no questions anymore, I hope.
Ma'am, I have a little doubt.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Like I have opened Gloco account with the Expatrio, and I have chosen the value package. They have also arranged me health insurance. Right now, they have given me the 2 documents of TK. One is notification to the university, and another is the full document of that insurance. So I have to upload that TK notification to the university.
You can put both certificate papers in one PDF file.
Okay, the notification one is like blank, and my name is written, and like they require like date, stamp, and like signature of like Hochschule, like university, I guess.
Yes.
I should put blank, upload blank, that blank form.
Yeah, it's written Meldung für die Hochschule and some
exactly.
empty fields, and they should be filled by the university. They send it to the TK as confirmation that you really enrolled, and then you send to TK your certificate of enrollment in September.
Yeah, on the same portal application where we have uploaded the application documents.
Exactly.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So guys, I hope we can finish for today. I hope there are no questions for now. join the meeting. I would recommend you, if you have questions, to the Center of Language Proficiency. It's around 1 hour. It's not so much, but you can see the head of the center, Mrs. Eva Scholtisek. She will explain everything regarding the language courses, the offer, the exams, in order that you get the A2 certificate in German language by the end of the second semester, or even earlier if you manage it. So it's really good if you can take time and join the meeting in the afternoon at 4:30. And please join the same Zoom link like for this meeting. I have another meeting today in German for the same content. I think you don't need this once again to hear it in German, but if you like, if someone is going to study in German and was here, of course, he can join the meeting in the afternoon. Otherwise, you can join the meeting at 4:30. Thank you very much for attending. I hope that now you are going to have to deal with all these formalities. I will send you the presentations. We'll send you the video recorded in the late afternoon. Please keep in mind, in August, if you send us emails to welcome, I can answer the emails only once a week, but I think you can wait 4 days in order to get your answer. The iCampus is regularly there, the colleagues, and you can contact them. What I want to say, yeah, hope to see you on the 6th of September. Please save the date. It's another Zoom link, but the Zoom link is in the orientation program. In August, I will send you the orientation program again for those, for example, who maybe have not received the orientation program. I will send it once again. Then you are going to have the Zoom link and the data for our presentations in September. It's really important. We prepared really important information topics for you. This is going to make your stay in Germany really easier. We received the feedback from international students that they say, it's good that I attended the orientation program. It helped me a lot. It's not that we make advertisement for us, but I mean, the information that you get is quick, and then you get it before you come to Germany, and then you know what to do. It's important. It's important for you. It's of course important for us. It makes also our job easier, but it's really important for you. Thank you once again for attending this meeting. Thank you for your questions. And if you need, you know who you are going to contact. We have the emails. And then I hope that you will manage to do all the steps, and then you can start successfully your study in October. But before October, I hope to see you again on the 6th of September. I wish you nice summertime till September. Enjoy the time before you start to study. No, I'm joking. Yeah, but it's free time. It's priceless. You will see it. But yeah, but studying abroad is really good. You are going to meet so many friends and from so different countries. It's going to be fun. But you always have to know you are going abroad. There are some rules. You have to know these rules, and then you are on the safe side. Thank you once again, and I wish you all the best. Stay healthy, take care, and see you in September. Bye-bye from my part.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
I don't know if my colleagues are still here. Maybe they left. I would like to thank them also for their participation. In any case, take care. Bye-bye.